Welcome back. Now we'll continue with whatever we have left out. You know that what we studied. I'll just take a recap of it. Whatever we studied, we saw yesterday. That is the last lecture. That if I want to get the ratio of areas of two triangles, then it is just proportional to product of their corresponding bases and heights. If the triangles have base same or equal, then the ratio will be equal to their corresponding heights, and if the heights are equal, then the ratio will be corresponding to their bases. Then we saw the conditions when the heights will be equal. Go through them once again so that you don't forget it. Now we also saw the last thing, that is what happens if both bases and heights are equal. Then we saw that ratio of areas becomes 1:1, 1:1. That is, both the triangles are equal in area or equiareal. Okay. Now I have written a question over here in which I have taken line L which is parallel to line M, and in this I am going to discuss about triangle ABC and triangle PBC. Okay. So if I see here triangle ABC and triangle PBC, these two triangles are there. If these two triangles, if I see them, have considered base BC as same, have same base BC. I say again it is considered because we can take any side as the base, but I am taking BC as the base. Now both the triangles which are there, that is if you see ABC, so A is on line L, B and C are on line M. Then as per my condition of intercepted, they are intercepted between the parallel lines. Then here also P is on line L and B and C are on line M. That means both triangle ABC, that is both the triangles, both the above triangles are intercepted between parallel lines. Agreed? If they are intercepted between parallel lines, then obviously, as I said yesterday, if the triangles are intercepted between the parallel lines considering the same base, that is the base on the line, then they have their height same. So therefore their height is same. Means these two triangles are having base as well as height same. If the triangles have their base and height same, then ratio of their areas is 1:1. That is, area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PBC is 1:1. Very simple question, can be asked for 2 marks, and rather important, has been asked once in a board. So obviously it becomes an important question, and very simple. Simple, whatever you feel that you are writing. Okay. First you are talking about the base, then you are talking that they are parallel. So obviously since they are intercepted between the parallel lines, they have height same, therefore ratio of areas is 1:1. Let us go to the second question. Now you refer the alongside figure. It is triangle PQR which has a line L cutting side PQ at E and side PR at F. The specialty of this line is this line L is parallel to QR. Now suppose I am taking ratio of area of triangle PEF is to area of triangle QEF. Agreed? So I wrote area of triangle PEF is to area of triangle QEF. So obviously, like a common brain, I will be thinking that EF is the common side. So why not to consider it as base? No problem. Consider it as base. But when you consider it as base, the height of this triangle will come from here, that is PEF height will come from here, which is not present. I will draw it. And height of this triangle QEF will come from Q, which again I have to draw it. But if I change my view of seeing, then I can see here PE and EQ are in straight line. Agreed? Then if you remember the condition for same height, if I take this PE and EQ as the base, they become a linear base, they are lying on a line, and the opposite vertex must be common. Yes, the opposite vertex is common. That means it satisfies the condition for same height. So instead of doing anything which is not present, I can consider PE as the base and EQ as the height. Now if I consider PE as the base and EQ as the height, PE as the base and EQ as the base, and height will be drawn from F, which will be common for both. That means triangle PEF and triangle EQF are having same height. And if the height is same, then ratio of areas will correspond to their bases. That is, it will be equal to PE is to EQ. I will say here height is same. Same thing I can do it for another side also, that is if I take area of triangle PEF is to area of triangle, क्या ले लूँ मैं, EFR, this is F, so that will be equal to, again same discussion. Let me take this PF and FR as the linear base. So they are lying on a line and the opposite vertex is common. So here also height is same. So ratio comes of bases, that is PF is to FR. Here also your height is same. Agreed? Okay. Now one more, we can make name any n number of combinations over here, but I will only make the combinations which are different. So one more combination I will go through. Now we will talk about area of triangle QEF and area of triangle REF. I would suggest you draw a figure over there, but I am just showing you once again. This is the figure. We are talking about triangle QEF or FEQ, and we are talking about triangle EFR. So here obviously these two triangles are having EF as one of the common side. So what if I take this EF as the common base? Okay. So if I take it as common base for this triangle, then height will be drawn from here. Agreed? And if I take as base common for this triangle, the height will be drawn from here. Now if you see this triangle QEF is intercepted between two lines, two vertex and third vertex. But these two lines are parallel. That means the height of these two triangles must be same, because both the triangles are intercepted between parallel lines, and since they are intercepted between parallel lines, their height is same. Agreed? Now height is same and base also is same. So if height and base both are same, then ratio of their areas will be nothing but 1:1. Okay? Go through the figure once again, because now when I will be writing, you will not be able to see the figure. Okay? Now you can see slightly figure over here. So I say here the ratio becomes 1:1. Agreed? But I will refer it, that is I will mention it why it is so. So I will say here कि base EF is same. Agreed? base EF is same and both triangles are intercepted between parallel lines. Hence, their height is same. Okay. Now, if both the triangles are having base and height same, then ratio of areas is proportional to the, both are having base and height same, therefore they are proportional to 1:1. Okay. Remember this question. We will be using it somewhere else also. Okay. See this question very properly. I said remember it. We will be using it somewhere else also. Now, I have drawn one more figure over here in which the given information I am writing. Okay, suppose let me take area of triangle ABC to be as 600 square units. Okay. Now I am interested, that is to find, is area of quadrilateral ABDC is how much? Okay. Now to find area of quadrilateral, it is very clear that you may be thinking, okay, we need to find area of this triangle, this triangle, this triangle and this triangle. That is all 4 small triangles. No, there is no need. You can just find area of triangle ABC, which is already given to you, 600. If that is given, then why not to find area of only BDC? So obviously when I add these two, I will get the area of quadrilateral. Agreed? Yes. Now, if you see these two triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle BDC, these two triangles which I have seen right now, they have base as BC. Now I am confidently saying base as BC because the height from opposite vertex is given. So both are having base same. So ratio of areas will be proportional to their corresponding heights. That is, I will say here कि area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle BDC. That will be proportional to their corresponding heights because base BC is same. That is, base BC is same. Okay. So here area of triangle ABC is mentioned to be as 600. This is not mentioned. That is AE. AE becoming 20 and FD becoming 15. Okay. So now if I see this, I can reduce them. This is 5 3s, this is 5 4s. Let me cross multiply. So I will get this as 600 into 3 is 4 into area of triangle BDC. We cross multiplied because ratios are equal. So we can multiply, means actually we are multiplying by these things over there. So that is understood. Now what we get here is, I will not multiply this 600 into 3. This 4 is in the form of multiplication. I will bring it here. That is 4 is area of triangle BDC. Now question, some may think कि why we have shifted this 4? Because we have to find area of triangle. तो जब तक इसको हटाओगे नहीं तो area of triangle नहीं मिलेगा. तो उसको हटाना है, यानी you have to break the bond between them. The bond over here is multiplication. That is brought to the left side. It will become division. So now we get, this is 4 1s are 4. Agreed. This is 4 ones are, 4 fives are, and this. So obviously it is 150. So area of triangle BDC becomes 450 square units. So obviously area of quadrilateral, what is the name? ABDC is equal to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle BDC. So area of triangle is 600, I think so, of ABC, and BDC is 450. So total area will be 6 and 400, 1000, 1050, 1050 unit square. Okay, wasn't it interesting? Yes. Now I have drawn one of the figure. Okay, let me call this as line L. Line L is such that it is cutting side AB at P and side AC at Q. You have to show that area of triangle APQ is to area of triangle ABC is equal to AP is to AB into AQ is to AC. This is the question which I generally take every time when I teach. That is, for years I am taking this question. This question, if you see, has nothing. That is, line L is not parallel to anyone. It is just cutting these two sides. Okay. Now, at the tail end, I will tell you the speciality of this particular problem. Okay. Now, it says that area of triangle APQ. Now, in general sense, if you take area of triangle APQ, the one of the side will be considered as the base. Okay, no problem. So, which to consider as the base? Anyone, let us say PQ. So height we don't have. Okay, then triangle ABC. So here also, if you see, I do not have any relation with that particular triangle. That means both will have different base and different height. But if I think on something else, that is rather focusing on triangle ABC, if I see this, what I require, go to that right side. I require AP and AB. Agreed? So AP, can it be the base of the triangle? Yes, it is. And AB also is the base of triangle. But the problem is what? Okay, I want only AP is to AB. Don't see the second. The second goes to the other side. That means I do not want height, right? So height must be common. Now if I want height common, the base must be linear. That is, AP and AB are linear. And if AP and AB are linear, then opposite vertex must be common. So AP has opposite vertex as Q. So AB also, that triangle must have opposite vertex Q only. That means I need to join this BQ. So I am joining it. Now I have simply joined BQ. Okay. Now what to do of this, that we will think. Pehle, it is very sure that I want AP and AB. So the triangle I need to take here is the statement number 1, area of triangle APQ, and I want AB. That means one side must be AB. So area of triangle AB, and must have common vertex, means the Q must be common. So I need to triangle ABQ. Now these two triangles, if I see, they have base linear, that is AP and AB are on the same line, and opposite vertex is common, so height is same. So ratio will be only of their corresponding bases, that is AP is to AB. Okay, I will mention here height same. Okay, now I got, but if I see here, I do not want so called as ABQ. Okay, then I will go to another side. I want AQ. So AQ is present in so called as APQ also and ABQ also. So which to take? So that I am not deciding right now. I am showing you one trick. See here. You want ABC, right? So here you take area of triangle ABC, which you want already. So you have taken it. Okay. Now you have to fill in the blanks in upper side, that is activity. Okay. Now if you see here, APQ is the triangle that you want, ABC is the triangle that you want. So which triangle you don't want? That is ABQ. Okay. So write it upside. That is area of triangle ABQ. Now I will think on these two triangles. Okay. So area of triangle ABQ has base AQ and ABC has base AC. Both are linear and opposite vertex B is common, therefore height is same. So ratio will be of their corresponding bases. Agreed? AQ is the base of this triangle and AC is the base of this triangle, because here height is same. Agreed? Got it? Now we have got, but what is to be done? That is not yet clear. So see the right side. It says multiply them. So you just multiply statement number 1 and statement number 2. So left side multiplies left side, that is area of triangle APQ is to area of triangle ABQ, right, into area of triangle ABQ is to area of triangle ABC is equal to AP is to AB into AQ is to AC. Agreed? So here area of triangle ABQ is a particular value. So that value in both the case will be same. So you get your final statement like this, that area of triangle APQ is to area of triangle ABC is equal to AP is to AB into AQ is to AC. Agreed? So this is your required proof. That is, this is hence the proof. Okay? So this is your proof. Now the thing which I was going to tell you is, okay, this question which is there was a 5 marker in previous syllabus. That is, I don't know exactly it was 5 or 10 or 15 years before, but it is a 5 marker question. See how many steps are there. Exactly 5. So why 5 marks? It requires only ability to think, nothing else. So this was a very important question, very nice question, just based on nothing but ratio of areas of triangle. I hope you understood and enjoyed also. Okay? So, see this very properly. See how it has been applied. I haven't did any question probably from whatever this first exercise. Agreed? Because all the questions which are there in first exercise are very, very simple. You can do them by your own, If there is any difficulty, then we will sort them. But I don't think so there will be any difficulty. If you want, I will discuss it orally on this part. Better I will discuss it orally only. Now, we will be discussing problem set question number 3. Pause the video, come to that particular question in your PDF or maybe in textbook if you are having. So the question says, ratio of areas of two triangles. Ratio of areas of two triangles with equal height is 2:3. The ratio of height is 2:3. Okay. That is height is equal and ratio of areas is 2:3. That means both the triangles are not equal in areas 100%. If height is equal and ratio is of areas is different, that means base is 100% different. So one of the triangle is having more area than the other. So what I will do, instead of reading it further, I will write the statement. That is, let triangle 1 be smaller triangle and triangle 2 be larger. Agreed. Then I read further. If the base of smaller triangle is 6, what is the corresponding base of bigger triangle? Okay. So B1 is base of smaller triangle, which is given to you already as 6. Units are given centimeter, and B2 is the base of larger triangle. Agreed. Now the triangles are having height same, so straight question it is. So therefore area of triangle 1 is to area of triangle 2 is equal to ratio of their corresponding bases, that is B1 is to B2, because height is same. So what you get? Area of triangle 1 is to area of triangle 2 is already given as 2:3. So this is your 2:3, is your B1 is already 6 and is to B2, because area of triangle 1 is to area of triangle 2 is mentioned as 2:3. I have taken triangle 1 to be smaller and triangle 2 to be bigger, larger. Now you can solve and get the value of so called as second base. Agreed? Okay, that is the base of larger triangle. By just cross multiplication, you will get the base of larger triangle to be 9. Okay, that is 2 into B2 is 6 into 3, 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So base of larger triangle is 9. Write the unit, that is centimeter. Okay, understood? Okay. Now, since you are on the page of problem set only, we will discuss that only. That is, let us go to the question number 2. If you are not, pause the video, come to that particular page number 27 in your PDF or textbook, whatever it is. So it is question number 2. You can see the figure over there. I will just analyze the figure pehle. The figure says there are 3 triangles total. BD and DC are the linear base. BD and BC are the linear base. DC and BC are the linear base. And opposite vertex is common, so all the triangles present over here are having height same. So ratio only will be of the bases. So obviously here it is telling that BD is 7 and BC total is 20. So DC will be 20 minus 7, that is 13. Agreed? So area of triangle ABD is to area of triangle ADC. Height is same, so ratio only will be of bases, BD is to DC. and that is nothing but 7:13. Now area of triangle ABD is to area of triangle ABC. Base are linear, opposite vertex is same, therefore height is same. The ratio will be only of bases, that is BD is to BC, that is 7:20. Understood? The same concept works on everywhere. Now coming to question number 4. The question number 4 says, you can see it is a right angle triangle. I am not seeing what is given in the question right now. Let me see. Triangle ABC in the figure is right angle triangle. So obviously BC is either base or AB is the base. So one is base, other is height. In same BDC also, one is base and other is height. Now if you take these both triangles ABC and BDC, they have a common base BC. Okay, that is very nice. So you will get the ratio of areas proportional to their corresponding heights. So area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle DBC will be nothing but AB is to DC, because their base is same, ratio is only of heights, that is 6:8, that is nothing but 3:4. Okay, in this way you can solve even the questions of exercise 1.1. Now after this we will be moving further with Thales theorem, and so called as the important part to understand what is similarity. Okay, it is very interesting. You will enjoy each and every part of it. Only thing is what? Revise again and again. Do not skip any content. Whatever I have told, you have to go through it properly, understand it and apply it wherever it is required. Okay? Study regularly. Till then, stay at home, stay safe. See you in next session. Goodbye.